Smell a rat. When Sarah noticed her friends whispering and looking at her strangely, she started to smell a rat and suspected they were planning a surprise party for her. Go to the dogs. Ever since the new manager took over, the company's performance has been going to the dogs. Fishy. When James saw his brother sneaking around the house late at night, he thought it was fishy and decided to investigate. Take the bull by the horns. Instead of avoiding the difficult conversation, Emily decided to take the bull by the horns and address the issue head-on. Horse of a different color. When Maria said she wanted to learn how to play the guitar, it was a horse of a different color since she had always been interested in painting. Let the cat out of the bag. Tom accidentally let the cat out of the bag when he revealed the surprise party plans to his sister. For the birds. The old furniture was for the birds, so we decided to donate it to charity. Straight from the horse's mouth. I heard the news straight from the horse's mouth. The CEO himself confirmed the merger. Horse around. Instead of studying for the exam, the boys preferred to horse around in the park. Cat got your tongue. When Sarah suddenly stopped talking in the middle of her presentation, her teacher asked her, "Cat got your tongue?" Get in someone's hair. Sarah's constant nagging was getting in her brother's hair, so he decided to go for a walk to clear his mind. Shoot off one's mouth. John got himself into trouble by shooting off his mouth and revealing his friend's secret. Jump down someone's throat. When Tom criticized his colleague's work in front of everyone, she felt like he was jumping down her throat. Pay through the nose. Sarah paid through the nose for the concert tickets because she waited until the last minute to buy them. Tongue-in-cheek. His remark about being the best singer in the world was obviously tongue-in-cheek, as he was not known for his singing abilities. Pull someone's leg. Sarah thought her brother was serious when he said he won the lottery, but he was just pulling her leg. Play it by ear. Instead of making concrete plans, let's just play it by ear and see where the day takes us. Stick out one's neck. Sarah stuck out her neck and defended her friend when others were criticizing her. Shake a leg. Come on, shake a leg. We're going to be late for the movie. All thumbs. When it comes to cooking, Sarah is all thumbs, she always manages to burn everything. Not have a leg to stand on. Without any evidence to support his claim, Tom didn't have a leg to stand on in the argument. Get off someone's back. Stop criticizing me all the time and get off my back. Drive someone up a wall. The constant noise from the construction site next door was driving Sarah up a wall. String someone along. Tom promised to take Sarah on a date, but he was just stringing her along, he had no intention of actually going out with her. Sell someone down the river. Instead of taking responsibility for his mistake, Tom tried to sell his colleague down the river. Leave someone high and dry. When the taxi left without her, Sarah was left high and dry in the middle of nowhere. Sell someone short. Sarah's boss always sells her short by underestimating her abilities. Show job. The flashy car was just for show, underneath the hood, it was nothing special. Spill the beans. Sarah accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party to her best friend. Feed someone a line. Tom fed Sarah a line about being too busy to hang out, but she knew he was just making excuses. On ice. The project is currently on ice until we receive further funding. Shoot the breeze. Instead of working, the co-workers spent the afternoon shooting the breeze in the break room. Bite the dust. Sarah's plans to go hiking this weekend bit the dust when it started raining. Bend over backwards. Sarah always bends over backwards to help her friends in need. Hit the hay. After a long day at work, Sarah was ready to hit the hay and get some rest. Cough up. If you want to buy that new phone, you'll have to cough up the money yourself. Jump the gun. Sarah jumped the gun and started celebrating before she actually won the race. Scratch someone's back. Tom scratched Sarah's back by helping her move into her new apartment. Hit the ceiling. When Sarah saw the mess her brother had made in the kitchen, she hit the ceiling and yelled at him. Fork over. If you want to attend the concert, you'll have to fork over some cash for the tickets. Turn someone off. Sarah's constant complaining about her job really turned Tom off. Go fly a kite. When Sarah asked Tom for a loan, he told her to go fly a kite. Kick the bucket. Unfortunately, Sarah's goldfish kicked the bucket while she was on vacation. Raise a stink. Sarah's neighbors raised a stink about her loud music late at night. Wet blanket. Sarah's negative attitude was such a wet blanket, it ruined everyone's mood. Keep under one's hat. Sarah promised to keep the surprise party under her hat and not tell anyone. Up one's sleeve. Sarah always has a trick up her sleeve to get out of difficult situations. Dressed to kill. Sarah arrived at the party dressed to kill in a stunning red dress. Give someone the slip. Sarah managed to give the paparazzi the slip and escape without being photographed. Knock someone's socks off. Sarah's performance at the talent show really knocked everyone's socks off. Talk through one's hat. Sarah didn't know anything about cars, she was just talking through her hat. Lose one's shirt. Tom lost his shirt in the poker game and ended up owing a lot of money. In stitches. Sarah couldn't stop laughing, she was in stitches after watching the comedy show. Dressed to the teeth. The actors arrived at the awards ceremony dressed to the teeth in designer gowns and tuxedos. Lemon. Sarah's car turned out to be a lemon, it broke down after just a week of driving. Out of the woods. After months of hard work, Sarah's business was finally out of the woods and making a profit. Get up on the wrong side of the bed. Sarah seemed grumpy today, I think she got up on the wrong side of the bed. Out on a limb. Sarah took a risk and went out on a limb by investing all her savings in the stock market. Eating someone. Sarah's constant criticism was really eating Tom, he couldn't concentrate on anything else. Get the axe. Tom got the axe from his job after the company downsized. In the hole. After losing money in the stock market, Sarah found herself in the hole and struggling to pay her bills. Bite the bullet. Despite his fear, Tom knew he had to bite the bullet and confront his boss about the mistake. Face the music. Sarah knew she had to face the music and apologize for her actions. Blow it. Sarah had a chance to impress her boss, but she blew it by arriving late to the meeting. At the end of one's rope. After weeks of searching for a job, Sarah was at the end of her rope and feeling hopeless. On one's last legs. The old car was on its last legs and kept breaking down. Hot under the collar. Tom was hot under the collar when he found out his colleague had taken credit for his idea. On the line. Sarah's reputation was on the line, so she made sure to do her best. For a song. Sarah bought the antique vase for a song at the garage sale. Make a splash. Sarah's new fashion line made a splash at the fashion show. Have the world by the tail. After winning the lottery, Sarah felt like she had the world by the tail. Sitting pretty. With her new job and apartment, Sarah was sitting pretty and feeling content. Feel like $1 million. After getting a makeover, Sarah felt like $1 million. Kick up one's heels. Sarah decided to kick up her heels and have some fun at the party. Bury the hatchet. Sarah and her friend decided to bury the hatchet and move on from their argument. Paint the town red. Sarah and her friends painted the town red to celebrate her promotion. Get away clean. Sarah managed to get away clean after pulling off the prank. Come alive. The party really came alive once the band started playing. Toot one's own horn. Sarah's brother always tooted his own horn and bragged about his accomplishments. Stick to one's guns. Despite the criticism, Sarah decided to stick to her guns and follow her dream. Get the ball rolling. Sarah suggested a brainstorming session to get the ball rolling on the project. Mind one's P's and Q's. Sarah's grandmother always reminded her to mind her P's and Q's and behave politely. Hang on. Sarah's phone call was cut off, so she told her friend to hang on while she called back. Give it one's best shot. Despite the odds, Sarah decided to give it her best shot and audition for the play. Make ends meet. With 2 jobs, Sarah struggled to make ends meet and pay her bills. Get the jump on someone. Sarah arrived early to the interview to get the jump on the other candidates. Pull strings. Sarah's father pulled some strings to get her a job at his company. Spread oneself too thin. Sarah was spread too thin with work, school, and volunteering. She needed to take a break. Go to bat for someone. Sarah's friend went to bat for her and defended her when others criticized her. Duck soup. After studying all week, the test was duck soup for Sarah. Money talks. Despite his lack of experience, Sarah's cousin got the job because money talks. Let sleeping dogs lie. Sarah decided to let sleeping dogs lie and not bring up the argument again. Shape up or ship out. Sarah's boss warned her to shape up or ship out if she wanted to keep her job. If the shoe fits, wear it. Sarah's mother told her, if the shoe fits, wear it, after Sarah complained about her strict teacher. Different strokes for different folks. Sarah preferred reading, while her sister preferred playing sports. Different strokes for different folks. Bark worse than one's bite. Despite his intimidating appearance, Sarah's dog's bark was worse than his bite. Eyes are bigger than one's stomach. Sarah ordered a large pizza, but her eyes were bigger than her stomach, and she couldn't finish it. Put one's money where one's mouth is. If Sarah truly believed in her idea, she needed to put her money where her mouth is and invest in it. The early bird catches the worm. Sarah arrived early to the sale and managed to snag the last pair of shoes. The early bird catches the worm. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Sarah's brother criticized her for being messy, but Sarah reminded him that people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. All's well that ends well. Despite the difficulties, Sarah's vacation was enjoyable, and all's well that ends well.